And we're back with some more Space Haven, and we're just about ready to jump. What we have done here with our newest ship is we have assigned out a bunch of newbies. So you'll see there's a lot of recruit symbols floating around the place. Well, what are you doing over here? You know what? It's fine. You're doing your job. We'll transport people about the place. The plan now is very simple. We need to get our hands on some super blocks. Well, that and some raw chemicals. Lots of raw chemicals and super blocks. I've even set aside a little area over here where we might end up farming some smoke by a different method if ships keep smoking when they're damaged. We'll find out. But for now, let's do a quick jump. Since we've cleared out the entire sector here, there's no point doing anything else. Oh, perform a long-range scan. What's this? Perform a short-range scan and reveal possible hidden nearby sectors. Didn't even know that was an option. Well, let's get out of here. We're going to have to do a big long jump here, and this is a problem. If we get involved in any fights, one of our ships does not have a jammer yet. We need to get super blocks. The super blocks to build the jammer will then protect that ship. But until we get our hands on that jammer, that ship is going to get shot at by other things, and it has no defenses. Okay, you might be able to evade. I think we want to evade this. Normally, I wouldn't evade the pirate coalition. I'd more than happily chew them up and eat them alive. But no, we don't want to get into any fights. Not until our super blocks have been obtained. Okay, and we also are relying on drugs to keep our people sane and happy. A Merchant Federation station, and there's an outpost. You know what? We'll try the outpost first. Actually, no. Ugh, there's a nebula. No, we'll do the this station over here. If we can find a couple of super blocks, great. If we can't, we'll just keep hunting. This place is a gold mine. Not only do they have the super blocks we need, which can immediately be sent over to the HSS, or you know what, we're not even gonna. Yeah, we're not even gonna bother. We're just gonna go to you. We're gonna trade that. That will get that finished. This place has plastic, raw chemicals, all sorts of good stuff. Like the super blocks are there. Where is it? Fruits, artificial meat, nuts, explosive ammunition, energy cells, augmentation parts, plastic, ice, raw chemicals, carbon, basic ores. Like, I'm just and alien organs. That actually allows us to finish out. Just give me a minute to trade a bunch of stuff. We're gonna buy alien organs, raw chemicals, ice, more raw chemicals, more ice, some fertilizer, and a whole bunch of augmentation parts. And we still haven't finished. This place is. Have I traded here before? Has this place restocked? This is ridiculous. Alright, someone needs to explain this bit to me. If I want to make a blue tech block, which you need for a lot of the high-end stuff, I need one optronic component, one of these blue chips. I need a blue chip and some other junk, but let's just concentrate on this one blue chip. Great. Now, if I go over to this place over here and I'd say, hey, I would like to buy, let's just say one of these tech blocks, 319. For that tech block, that costs an optronic component and a bunch of other stuff. However, if I want to buy, just say, a straight-up optronic component, which goes into the tech block, the optronic component is more expensive. How does that make sense? Like, that just doesn't work. So, someone's playing silly buggers there. I have just pretty much strip mined this place of everything that's possibly tradable. They have 20,000, we've given them 20,000 credits, and that's also after selling them all of our money makers. Like, we've sold them bulletproof vests, oxygen extender suits, armored vests, all sorts of things. They still actually did we sell you armor vests? I feel like maybe we didn't. You know what? We'll sell you 5 of those. So yes, even after all of that insane trading, like we've given them so much cash. Well, I wouldn't say we've given them. We traded away for a lot of junk. We now have a fully active jammer, which was the main thing we were looking for. All the extra stuff we got was just, well, that was gravy. We now have plenty of chemicals. Actually, wait, why do you have so many chemicals? You have 17. Oh, yes, we just bought a bunch. We've got 17 processed chemicals, 11 raw. We're stable enough now. This guy's a little bit short on chemicals, but it's okay. So long as they have enough fertilizer to keep the plants running, we're happy out. Effectively now, yeah, veggies, plants, all that stuff. Our food should start going up on both ships. We only have 8 people on this ship. I should probably transfer a few more across, actually. This is where we control what ship they live on. So you can basically just change this one tile here. For example, we could say from now on the beer god lives over here. We don't want to do that. But for now what we've done is we've also banned people from sharing the facilities. As in we don't want them sharing each other's jukeboxes and things like that. That means they got to hop on ships and fly across. It's wasting time. Stay on your own ship, do your own stuff. They can, however, work on each other's ships. I might even turn that off after a while, just to stop the constant transfers back and forth. However, there is a few things they're going to need to become fully self-sufficient. One, they're going to need their own craft over there, and they're going to need one builder and one miner. So you can get one miner and one builder. And now they're sort of fully self-sufficient. I'm basically taking this design, transplanting it over here, and we're going to fill this with 4 teams of 4. This will be 4 teams of 4, this will be 4 teams of 4, and so long as we give them the basic resources of, well, energium, hyperium, water, well, ice, and raw chemicals, they can all run. I don't have to worry about shuttling back and forth the resources they actually need. They should be fully independent, fully self-sufficient. They're all going to have independent fighter fleets, their own jamming devices. They should all work on their own. That is the theory. Oh, and for the first time in ages, we're actually researching something. We've finally got our hands on alien organs. Well, we probably could have got them ages ago. I just forgot about it. And now we can research alien enzyme, which I think is just sort of a happiness drug. I'm not sure. I imagine that will have bad side effects. Now we just need to dissect alien hive cores. A couple alien hive cores and evolving alien hive cores, and that'll allow us to increase the growth rate of our plants. And after that, oh, yeah, we need one more android corpse and one more slave collar. And then we'll have knocked out all of the research tree. This is just sort of weirdly bizarre to watch. They're just shuttling back and forth the resources they need. Sometimes, like, if a machine over here demands a resource, they'll bring it over. So they've definitely stopped shuffling people over to just go and use the canteen, which is a good sign. I'm trying to keep some of the newer recruits back on our old ship. I was going to move them all across, then I realized, well, we've got training facilities over here and training facilities the other side. They might as well have options to use both of them, because only one person can use the training facilities at a time. I've been advised if you have 2 training facilities on the same ship, they sort of glitch out or it can cause problems. Or it used to. I don't know if that's been patched out. But for now, I'm just going to stick with what has worked before. Alright, I think all of the trading back and forth has gone on. And, oh, incoming ship next turn. Android Collective. You know what? We'll see if they've got any money we can sell them. We've basically just given a bunch of money to this local station. Looks like we traded with these guys before. They're carrying our patented spacesuit oxygen extenders, bulletproof vests, and armored vests. Though, I have noticed that you have tech blocks. I should stockpile a lot more of those. We're going to need a bunch more. And you can have a few of our armored vests. To help fill this ship out just a little bit, we've stuck in a couple of logistics robots to help with the all of the logistics load that's going on. We've got ourselves our builder, our miner, our transport ship, and now we're going to stick into fighters. And the fighters will be set to do basically meteor defense. They'll shoot down all the asteroid defense, whatever you want to call it. They'll basically shoot down everything coming at the ship to hopefully protect it, and it'll give us that little bit more firepower when it comes around to fighting pirates or whoever. And we stuck in an extra engine because all of that extra mass was starting to put it over the limit. Now, this ship over here, the interesting bit is stuff you carry on the ship actually contributes to its mass. Which is why when this ship was like almost hitting capacity, which is why we expanded out the other ship. But once we turned all of those resources into a whole other ship, which weighs, 5,000. Okay, so this weighs 5,000 whatevers. But this ship used to only weigh somewhere up like 7,000 and something. So we spent about 1,000 mass out of this to make 5,000 mass. Which, sure. That works. That's physics and things. Now, this has been a super productive base. We've basically strip mined everything they've got, and this ship is now fully operational. Well, I wouldn't say fully, semi-fully operational. They've got themselves a jammer, and they've got themselves a couple of fighters, so they can now assist. We've stuck in some barricades down here. We've walled it in, so we should be able to funnel people down here for collection. I still think we're going to use this ship for prisoner storage. It's set up for it, and I don't want to build the extra facilities. Also, we're don't have a lot of resources to spare. And now I think we should start charging up the jump process. Oh, and when it comes to collecting debris, you have to actually select which ship it goes to. So, yeah, those guys are now working. And why are you... Hey, someone want to fix that temperature control thingy? What's it? Oh, I'm going to put a gas scrubber over there. See, some of the building give off hazardous gases, and hazardous gases increase the maintenance rate of ships, or of the items inside the ship. I think we are good. Both of them can now jump 12 tiles. I think they could only jump 10 before. Excellent. Well then, let's go. Time to start heading to some of the more dangerous necks of the woods. Oh, and we actually have to go into this nebula system. I didn't want to, but I don't think we have a choice. There's also this button here. This one here performs a short-range scan and reveal possible hidden nearby sectors. We have been unable to use that, but I'm going to keep an eye out for it. Now, every sector we stop in, I should maybe have a quick look. And we are going to be stopping here. Yeah, I don't want to, but unfortunately, this is the place to get our reward. So, drop us in. Oh, it automatically deploys your ships, but you can move them around. I like to keep them this close together because it faces off their docking ports. Hey. And our reward was 3 Energium and 2 Hyperium. You know what? Put it on the new ship. New ship can have it. And what have you got to trade? I suppose I've never been here because I didn't want to go here because of the... Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes, please. Those raw chemicals are just gold dust. We are... Yeah, we're trading like... We're going to take everything. We might as well. I've got the money, and I figure why not just drain everything they've got? We were going to need it to build up this ship. This ship needs to look more like this ship. Plan will be to have 16 people on this, 16 people on this, and just have the mirror images of each other. That way they can all support each other. All right, move this along. We would like to thank you for all of your delicious trade goods. We have managed to burn through about 20,000 resources in money just buying random stuff from people, but that's okay. That's okay. We saved that money for, well, a rainy day, and it was a rainy day. Now let's get out of here, and I think we'll... And before we do the long jump down to this sector over here, I think we're going to stop. Reason being is we want to recharge our shields. Because we were just in an area with... see, shields are all disabled. So because we were just in an area with nebulas, we're going to have to wait until everyone gets back on the shields, charges those up. I would hate to go into combat with no shields to start, just in case. Also, asteroids, things like that could be problematic. Huh. There's actually stuff left to salvage here. Alright, time to start heading further into the deeper parts of the game. For now, we'll just pop over into this place. This is going to require people to go into the hypersleep chambers. We should have enough for everyone. Excellent. Now, we do get intercepted. Oh, Android Collective. Chance to interrupt 1%. I mean, I'll try it anyway. Interrupt failed. Yeah, well, 1% was tiny. All right. Ooh. Okay, I shouldn't stop because there's another nebula, but I do want to get some mining on. So let's just head over this direction. There's asteroids, but we're kind of low on some of the basic resources, the ores. So maybe a quick bit of a top-up is called for. Now, we can decide where to store them, so you can't actually split it between the two. So you have to pick one, which is kind of weird. But I suppose we'll give you the ice because you don't have any. We might just give you... You know what? Take all the ores. Your things are not actually working that hard at the moment, and we'll grab all of those as well. Done. Now, does it just use one miner from this, or does it use one miner from... for the miners from both go? Like, I'm hopeful that the miners from this will mine this and drop the resources off there. Incoming micrometeorites in a nebula. I'm expecting concussions and damage. I shouldn't have stopped here. Well, you know what? We're here now, and I'm not charging up the engines. We're just going to have to tank it. Fire. Okay, there's a fire. Now, who's the closest by? Murphy, get in there. Go, 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 go. And none of you stop. You're going to get this like, oh no, there's smoke. I need to get out of here and get a spacesuit. Oh, actually, there's this spacesuit thingy right there. Ooh. Alright, now try not to have any more fires. High body temperature, high body temperature. Well, yeah, you guys are like, you're totally hot. Not in that sort of way. You've done a good job, though. Good job. Ship 2 is also going through some problems. There is a hole in the hull there. There's a hole in the hull there. Hole in the hull there. This is not great. We need to start closing off vents. You need to be blocked. You need to be vent blocked. There's a fire there. That vent that needs to go down. Any other gaps anywhere? No, we're good for now. Ow. Okay, I need to put in a suit dispenser in the middle here somewhere. A suit dispenser right there might be an idea. Oof. Put out those fires, please. Those fires need to be... Oh, ho, 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 ho. No, those fires are bad. Fires bad. Put out the fires. Don't have those spread. That's not... Okay. Now, this is why all the rooms are 7 by 7. Someone was saying, why don't we join more rooms together? Like, no. I think keeping the rooms separated like this kind of works. The only reason these two go together is because, well, I was lazy and I wanted the storage. It fits in an extra thing of storage and it fits in an extra mine. Oh. No, we're good. We're good. And with the vents closed off, yeah, that keeps the smoke and everything in there. In fact, actually, it's a good idea. Open this vent. The smoke can go in here. It can vent into the background of space. Perfect. And now we can open this vent, I think. Yeah, so the ship is sealed back together. There's no holes anymore, just a little bit of freezing here and there. And we might want to put in a few more thermal regulators. Oh, well, at least this is a good stress test, right? That's a good thing. Uh, Also, coldness-wise, we should probably put in a thermal regulator over that side as well. And fix that. Fix that now. Why are you not fixing that? There's a micro breach right there. Oh, you're getting a spacesuit. I need to seal off this area as well. We need to make sure that there's a way to just seal off areas if any of them ever become breached in the future. Well, all the destruction is over for now. We have opened up back up all the vents except for the ones in here. Uh, those can now be opened again. In fact, just give me an overview of all the vents on the ship. And I think we are golden. Everything has been returned to normal. I've left that one over there closed for reasons that hopefully should become obvious later. All right, we survived the micrometeorites. We've still got a bunch of annoying smoke here. Where is our cleaning machine? Shouldn't you have removed all that smoke by now? Yeah, there's this guy over here. We have stripped all the resources from this system. We're good. Now let's go somewhere else. We're also going to have to charge up our shields again before we go jumping to the next sector. So here seems like as good a place as anyway. Oh, we have, yeah, you can tell everywhere we've been just by the sheer quantity of armored vest, bulletproof vests, and spacesuit auction extenders we've been giving them all. Oh, one other small thing we've been doing on the side is because we came into a lot of augmentation parts, we have effectively been upgrading everyone to intramuscular mesh stuff. Pretty sure like all of the new recruits there, they're all set to go get their implants. It will mess them up for 4 or so days afterwards, but we need to get around to it, and I would prefer to have a fully efficient crew. In fact, I think we're really short 4 people. Yeah, we just need to capture 4 more people, and we'll have enough people to crew both of these ships completely. It's just a case of filling them out, making sure they got enough fighters, get them all trained up. I think we got this. Well, that's enough playing. Let's go explore some new territories. And keep an eye on this. I want to find a place where we can do one of those scans to open up new locations. We'll have to pass through a couple of random event areas here. Let's hope we roll some fun ones. Everyone is sorted. There's supposed to be 8 people on that ship. I think someone's over there that shouldn't be. You know what? It doesn't make a difference. We built an extra hypersleep chamber anyway. Just so there'll be 9. Scanners have detected the following: a derelict. You know what? We'll drop out. We'll send in some teams. We'll clean it out super quick. We have 2 ships. Oh, let's go back just a scooch. Yeah. Not seeing anything too crazy. Let's board her. Okay, let's go. I'm betting. Yeah, it's bots. We want to kill that guy before he gets in close as well. Yep, perfect. Look the other way. Someone's trying to shoot you in the back. Ooh, that guy needs to get got before he gets in closer. We don't want him exploding beside us. Explode him, explode him. Yeah, there we go. And one more. Damn. That was a lot of bots condensed in one location. But I think we're golden. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So when you're scrapping a ship, you have to choose which ship it goes to. So I'm thinking we'll just keep sending it to our current ship. Might as well. And then for these guys, yeah, just scrapped a lot. And we'll even take the infra scrap this time around. Go for it. And the question is, will both of them tuck into it? Like, I'm curious to see if the construction bot from over here will help out, or if the teams from here will trundle over. We'll see. And first up, yes, the construction bot from over there does help out. Nice. It really feels like that was just a bite-sized morsel. It almost wasn't worth eating it, you know what I mean? Yeah, they don't seem to be very good about staying on their own ships. We might have to do something about that. Intercepted a distress beacon. Oh, it's from the pirates. Let's go help them out. Ooh, no, let's scooch across a little bit. Yeah, it puts us 2 tiles from that, 2 tiles from them. PCS mistake not from the Pirate Coalition. Well, ooh, incoming rogue bots. You find a ship under attack by rogue bots. The ship has suffered damage. It's pirates. No one cares about pirates. I mean, unless you're a pirate, I suppose. They're incredibly hostile to us. I say we let them kill each other, and then we kill them. That's it. Oh, God. You can see the cooties they've got on there. Yeah, we're not going to let those near us. All right. Let's see what happens, though. Are they going to change focus? They do have point defense, so their point defense should cause some problems. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you think you're doing? I think we might have to start launching our ships. I don't think we have a choice in the matter. Oh, well. Red alert. All fighters, scramble, scramble, scramble. Like, I love that even though they were right over there, they've decided, you know what, let's go attack him instead. All right, you guys. You shall go over to here, and the other team, you shall do similarly. The reason I'm doing is I want to keep them as far away from that ship as possible so that they stake around here. And yeah, I think we have enough. Oh, that is so many Star Furies. And done. Problems solved. Aliens detected. Yeah, it's kind of to be anticipated. In which case, guys, gonna need you. In fact, we're gonna shrink down your defensive envelope to there. And we have to scroll down to the second batch of fighters. Things just get more complicated as you go along, okay? And we'll put you both there. Pull back, pull back. Ooh. Oh, it left sector. No, I wanted that pirate ship to get infected by the cooties, and then. Well, that's what I get. I should have just riddled their engines full of bullets. Go kill them. They're not allowed to land. And yeah, they're not going to make it. We have just more than enough fighters now that we can effectively swarm them down. Ooh, infested corpses. Yeah, we'll put them on no algae allowed. That one's got a rule set up for actually disposing of those already. And time to go clear this out real quick. Ooh, they have that cargo storage thing. Can we take that, I wonder? And is there anything on it? There is. Excellent. So we got to steal that somehow. This is, I think, the 4th wave of bots we've had. I basically just have to launch the fighters, kill them, and then we go back to doing what we were doing, which was trying to get on that ship. Okay, you done? Alright, perfect. Easy peasy. They scratch the shields, we turn off the fighters, everyone goes back inside, and then I try and find a team that's ready to go. Having 2 ships has actually complicated things an awful lot more than I thought it would. For example, you decide, hey, I'll grab my team and I'll go over here on a dropship. Problem is, both the dropships are off busy doing some sort of cargo transfer. You're like, what are you guys doing? Never mind. Let's go grab a team and take care of this. This ship is sort of large. This might take a minute. I wish our A team was actually more up for this. Slow down a bit. Now, we are pretty much 100% sure this is bots. Let's be... No, it's bugs. Okay. David, maybe pull back a little bit. Or not. You're in limbo space, are you? Then, let's open up the doors and keep exploring this wreck. I assume there's going to be a bunch of those chargers around here somewhere. Wonder if there's some of those egg spawn. Actually, yeah, sorry. I'm an idiot. I just realized that, ooh, what's this? Can we actually operate this? Will this dock it on our ship? A trap has been activated. I don't know what that means. What? Oh my god. Ow. Did you just punch someone so hard they got launched backwards? Ow. Ow. Whew. I didn't even know they had traps. That's not fair. What the? You took advantage of my greed. I respect that. Right. We ended up fighting bots and bugs on one ship. Okay, they have definitely delivered. Yeah, I don't think there's There doesn't appear to be one of those hatchery things, so I think we're actually not too bad. Okay. That was actually pretty hairy. I'm going to blame the, well, the bots that magically appeared out of nowhere. That was well played. Well played. And Yuan, you have a minor wound. Let's see who's got the least wounds. Wow, everyone took some hits. David took a massive chunk of hits there. And then Christopher, it's up to you. Your job is to go over here and grab that stuff. And the rest of you, rip this ship apart. Oh, okay. I figured this out. I had to click on this and then click dock, and then I was able to transfer it over to this section. So that should transfer that across, and we can take the cargo out of it. Unless, of course, there's more bots. Could there be more bots in it? Suppose we'll find out. If there's more bots in it, then yes, we'll have to get into a fight on the other side. But I don't care. We went through an awful lot to get that. This was a far tastier morsel. We ate the bejesus out of it. Everything's gone. It's going to be processed quite shortly in our belly, and it will become more ship in due course. How are we looking? Okay, is everyone powered up? What the hell was that? Went to 122% for some reason. You know what? It's fine. Let's go. Everyone is loaded up, and it is... Oh, actually, we were in the middle of a giant hyperspace jump. I'd forgotten about that. We can... Is that Cult of New Haven? We are looking for 4 more recruits, so I hope you guys have what we're looking for. Yep, we'll take whatever you got going. We'll take it all. Incoming rogue bots. Well, of course you do. And we got cooties over here. We've got, what, rogue bots over here? And that's too small. Wow, that's not even a ship. I don't know what that is, but I wouldn't fly in it. And where are the rogue bots? They'll be incoming soon. ETA unknown. And there's asteroid hazards, and there's a bunch of resources. Let's just start harvesting everything. 11 ice? Oh, hell yeah. Loads of base metals, exotic ores. Yeah, they are loaded up with the good stuff around here. Well, they launch their spores. Fighters, scramble. Fighters are automatically scrambling, which is good. I'm going to need you to shoot those things down really quickly, boys. This one over here is trying to... No, you're dead. This one over here... No, you're dead. And the rogue bots are in. Where did the rogue bots come from? Oh, you're over here. Well, boys, I've got bad news for you. Our fighters have already scrambled. And our fighters are probably going to scramble in your direction. And micrometeorites we don't care about because we have shielding. Let's see how the Star Furies perform. And that's their scout. If you can kill their scout, they won't call any more. Excellent. Okay, so that's dead. That means they won't be calling any more reinforcements. This is their only wave. And I'm afraid you're heavily outnumbered, boys. And delicious. Well then, let's get everyone back inside. Good job, all. Since this has been getting more dangerous... As in, there's more ships or more enemies on each one. I'm going to load 2 people at a time, I think, in here. And what I've started doing now is, there's this option you can do where you can just basically dock things anywhere around the ship. You've had this for a while, but I haven't been utilizing it. Ooh. And you guys should be able to get in there. No. Instead, maybe what we can have happen is you can get out of the way. And you boys should be able to get in. No! How is... Move to enter craft. Okay, perfect. And you should be able to enter craft. Ha ha ha, yes. Okay, now you should probably actually stay there at the door. And you guys should probably start firing wildly at everything that's around here. Like, just start shooting there. How come we're able to, like, shoot there and nothing's happening? Whatever's in the way should get blasted by our plasma and just die, right? Fine. We'll move forward a little bit. There must be a hull or something in the way that's stopping us. Who the hell is April? I think April's going to die, but that's okay by me. Oh, I've been told I should not step in that weird gas stuff. That is bad stuff. You should not step in it. Good to know. You, shoot that wall. Hey, door has at least popped. Oh, okay. There's a few more bugs than we were expecting. Hey, guys, do you want to shoot that big guy? There is a lot of bugs. Damn it, he's going to get a charge off. Oh my god, we're being sandwiched. This is not a sandwich I agreed to. Whew. Okay, should have been more careful. Should have been more careful. But it's okay, we brought lots of people. We were being careful. Oh, wait. Stay away from that thing. Does it pop? No. Never mind. Okay. So, we've definitely got some injuries. This was not our smartest play. And what happens if we blast a hole in this wall? Can we actually shoot through it? Maybe I should invest in breaching charges. That might be an idea. Oh, no, we are actually able to break open walls with this. It just takes a lot of bullets. I think we're going to have to pop back and get some O2. And now let's burst our way in again. This time we'll just push all the way in. I think we've cleared as much as we want. And yeah, dead. I might actually start investing in breaching charges for blasting walls. Yeah, who am I kidding? That sounds like a lot of effort. We could just shoot. You can just shoot things a bunch. I think we're almost done. Yay! That was horrifically messy. Like, so horrifically messy. Alright. We're going to rip this ship apart. Take everything. We got 6 crawler corpses out of that. Yeah, totally worth it. Well, fun as that was, I'm not even bothering. That ship is too tiny for me to actually care. Also, checking our supplies here. There's a disturbing trend. Chemicals we're fine on. We're actually back up to 28. Ice is 24 on this ship, and it is 29 on this. We used to be at about 100 ice. That's a big dip. Also, power-wise, we've got 11 energy on this one, and we got 23 on the other. We're definitely eating through our energy supplies a lot faster. I'm tempted to just chuck down a bunch of solar, but I think I kind of want to jump ahead of the problem and just keep going. As in, we jump to the next sector, and the next sector, and the next sector, and we just sort of stay ahead of our hunger by consuming everything in our path. I think Cult of New Haven should pop over here and attack us. So let's just pop over here for a minute, and they've got some energium to tide us over. Yeah, we're just going to take the lot. Oh, would you look at that? We have 2 inbound recruitment ships at the same time. Yeah, this could get a little bit hairy. We'll have to deal with 2 boarding parties probably simultaneously, and we all know my multitasking skills are a little bit, well, bad, I suppose is the best term for that. I think since they're almost here, I think it's time we stop mining everything. Yeah, just bring all the ships back on. We're going to need everyone back inside. And what time we got left? About an hour? It's time to start scrambling all the fighters. Fighters are getting scrambled. Their ships should be arriving shortly. And here is our fresh supplies of recruits. And what we're looking at here, 2 miniguns, or 2 defense turrets here, 2 defense turrets there. Yeah, let's cut them into ribbons, shall we? I think most of our ships are just about launched. You know what? It's enough. Let's go in and start chewing up. I figure we can cut through their guns really quickly. What I need is some way to transfer all the fighters in one group. Can I? When do I do that? I think that's all of them. Let's see, you're all going to go for it? Okay, looks like the swarm. I think they're kind of missing. Maybe if I place it a little bit behind it. I think that's better. 1 down. You on top of you 2. 2 down. Yep. And on top of you 3. Perfect. And that just leaves this guy right here. Nice. Now, a few things to do. You look injured. I would like you to return to this dock over here. Can I make you dock here? Damn it. Yeah, we'll have you dock and return home. Everyone else is going to continue on a little bit of a kill spree. First, we got to take out their engines. Can't have them running away on us. I think that fighter's almost returned home. And then once that is done, we're going to put them on wide area attack. Position them right there. Finished. And what are you guys up to? Yeah, you guys are joining in the same fun. And just to be sure, we're just going to put you there. That should wipe out all the turrets and things. Now, where is that fighter? Ah, here you are. Are you smoking? Yes, yes, you are. Your hull stability is down to 21. So, if we abandon you, you will, like, pop out of there. You should... Yeah, you're over here. Excellent. Then we would like to claim that ship and put it in that unique dock right over there. Don't want to pop out and grab that? And perfect. And then once you're out of there, we shall lock that door. And we shall lock that door. No one's allowed in there, so no one can repair it. And it's smoking. And there's a gas scrubber right here. That was the plan. Let's see what happens. And over here, how are you guys doing? You have stripped all of the weapons off that one. You haven't stripped the weapons off the other one, though. Guys, seriously, what's wrong with you? We'll take you guys. And you can all attack that guy. Perfect. In that case, we can now just set everyone back to work. It's been a pleasure to kill all of your stuff. And hopefully you have provided us with a source of free smoke forever. Now, have I locked that door? Yes, I have locked that door and left the vent open. Excellent. How is that guy looking? 100% smoke consumption. We might actually want to double down on the smoke over here. In fact, yeah, let's just do it anyway. This might not be 100% necessary, but I want to see. If we can make sure, like, if we can harvest this for smoke forever, it basically just simplifies the collection of smoke, and that should probably be looked into. I suppose I can get the reasoning behind it, though. If you have a damaged craft produce smoke, it introduces an extra level of problems. Oh yeah, that smoke is definitely overwhelming that one gas scrubber. Oh yeah, we'll get in a second one and then maybe a third. And oh god, so there was a few ships got damaged during this kill spree. That's okay. We're going to get them repaired. And where? What the hell? I thought we killed that gun. No, we didn't. Okay, fine. They can go back out at some point. Oh! It stopped smoking. The hull is still damaged. It just doesn't smoke anymore, does it? Okay, well, it was an experiment I wanted to try, and it turns out it doesn't work. Ah, bugger. Okay, wait. Okay, so it turns out when you first bring in the ship, it'll smoke, but then it stops smoking after a while. If you abandon it and bring it back in, more smoke. Okay, good to know. Where are you two going? Crew combat. Oh. I let them sneak in again, didn't I? I'm an idiot. I need everyone up and about. Like the lot of you. We're not going to be able to capture them. We're just going to have to shoot him dead. Actually, he's got a pistol. We'll just... Yeah, I think if he's only got a pistol, I'm not going to be too concerned here. Let's just shoot him dead. Stun them all. Alright, we got a full firing line up and running. Took a while. But you just have no hope. There's too much crew on this ship. Oh, and I just decided to double check the other ship in case I missed something. Okay, so we got him. Fortunately, we did take some injuries. No, what the... Imprison that one anyway. Did we get everyone? Yeah, we can see the ship again, so we definitely got everyone. Everyone, back to work. Sorry about the distraction. Oh, who's coming in next turn? Another Cult of New Haven ship. Excellent. Damn it! How do I keep missing these attack shuttles? There needs to be like some sort of warning. We're going to get everyone out there. Let's see, what have they got left? Actually, a lot of our crew are elsewhere. I think we got enough. You just plasma this. We don't have enough crew to be messing around too much. You, however... Actually, Tash, you can go there. You can crouch there. The micromanagement in this is absolutely frustrating as all hell at times. There needs to be a way to just go, hey, go there and crouch. Okay, done, and done. Yeah, that plasma is just doing too much. It's like basically straight up killing all of them. Switch to the pistol, please. The difference between plasma and a pistol is just ridiculous. Looks like we've got another prisoner. I don't think any of the current prisoners are any good. I've been looking at them, and I think they're all compost worthy, which is unfortunate. And oh, buddy, I don't think that ship is making it out alive. Like, when you look at prisoners, there seems to be recruitment and enslave, but there's no execute button, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, looking at these guys, none of them have any decent weapon skills, including, was it Amy over here? Amy was actually that person stuck to the wall earlier. Yeah, our people automatically brought her back on board. I have no idea why. But, yeah, also no good weapon skills. So, compost, and more compost. There is, however, another ship inbound, and we still have to go... I am pretty sure everyone on these ships are going to die. I don't have time to go over there and board them just yet. But I think what we will do is scramble all our fighters. Holy bejeebus, there's 2 of them! What the... And they have 1 gun between them. Right then. Send in the cavalry. Let's slip the hogs of war, or the Star Furies, I should say. What are you doing? Oh my god, they're shooting at the pirate ships. I mean... Okay, but that's my food. Stop trying to play with my food. So these guys hate each other. And they're more than happy to kill each other. And then we show up and mess up their plans. Well, sounds about right. There goes 1 engine for you. Nowhere that's for you are going. You 2 are also on the road to nowhere. Are you trying to, like, get your ships together? Go, guys, go get them. Go get them, go get them, go get them. I don't want them having any mobility at all. If you could just... Where are you going? What are you doing? Why are you buggering off? I want you to kill that ship. What's the bets? They've noticed a meteor is like is coming towards us, and they're like, let's get that meteor real quick. Oh, yeah, nope, they got him, finally. And I think we are golden? I'm just going to keep an eye out for a drop ship, trying to leave one of these ships. You know what, it's fine. Everyone can go back inside. They'll send their drop ships, and when they do, I will be ready this time. Okay, so this says ceasefire? No, I don't want it. Like, if I do surrender, is that I surrender? I'm not risking that. Actually, what does it say the balance of power is again? Like, the balance of power should be massively in our favor. Plus 20, you are stronger. What's the surrender option? Confirm surrender. No. Ceasefire. Let's trade. Need ceasefire or peace. Confirm ceasefire. No. Well, in that case, let's just let's go over and trash their ships. Knock knock, Cult of New Haven. You're one of the few left with a ship. I just saw your ship there, so we're gonna dock here to make sure that you can't use that ship to cause us problems. Everyone's straight into their spacesuits, and guys, no, plasma first. Plasma first, stun guns later. Well, see what they've got going on around here. Oh, what's he got? You know what? I don't know what it is. Straight through the door and straight into his chest. And human corpse. Okay, it was an SMG was what he had. Right. Okay, everyone. Ooh. You know what? Fall back, fall back, fall back. Better. And maybe tighten you guys back a bit. There we go. Okay. How about we just switch to pistols for a minute? I think we've got you guys dead to rights. Pretty sure this is the last guy left. And we could do with some more prisoners. Okay, so weapons of 1. Weapons of 1. Okay, a couple of composters. Damn it. Wait, is there 2 there? Or just 1? No, there's just 1 person there. Pretty sure this place is empty. Full scout, all directions. Let's leave it. We got everything we wanted out of it anyway. Everyone go home. Wait a minute, I think this guy wants to dance. Do you have anyone on board? No, he doesn't have anyone on board. There's no point. Fine. We'll just have everyone get on board and head home. What the? Crew combat where? Power of plastic. Okay, okay. That's fine. We have 4 people there. Benjamin's over here and the recruit. You two are asleep. Tell you what, you two. Start heading this direction. Don't know how you... Pistol and a stun gun. In that case, we shall return the favor. There's no point us going too crazy about this. Ooh, they're actually a little bit suspicious. I don't like how close they're getting. Benjamin, yeah, get up there. Okay, I think we're going to capture 2 new people. Whether or not they're actually useful for anything is a whole separate question. And I think we're done? Yeah, I think we're golden. Okay, this is weird. I think they reclaimed the ship from us. That's not fair. I went to a lot of effort. Eh. Hello, Roy. Would Roy like to die? Let's see. Everyone get out your pistols. I'd give a very big friendly welcome to Roy. Hello, Emily? Emil? No, no, don't kill him. Don't kill him. That's fine. We can imprison that one. Yep, take prisoner. No, still don't kill him. Everyone put on spacesuits if you wouldn't mind. I have a strange feeling part of the ship is depressurized because, you know, we shot the engines out. Speaking of which, we should probably go check the rear of the ship now. Perfect. Capture him. Oh, wait, what am I doing? You think I'd have realized at this point? No, no, that guy's no good. So, gone. Let's double check these guys back here. See if they're actually worth keeping or if we should just compost them. 4 and weapons. No, sorry, buddy. And 5 in weapons. Okay, so you're actually worth keeping. We'll keep Emil, whatever. Yeah, there should be at least 1 more person on this ship somewhere. Let's go find them. What the? How can I see you over there? I think they just freed Emil. Oh, that's annoying. I should have put Emil back in the shuttle. My bad. Ow. Never mind. And yet, Emil is definitely back on their feet. Hey, Emil. And Emil is back down again. Alright, let's see who you are. Christopher Snoo, if that is your real name. You also have weapons that can go up to 5. Well, that's good for us. Excellent. Then we shall arrest both of you. And then do a final bit of exploration. That should be it. There's normally only 4 in a ship. These guys somehow have 6 super blocks. How? God, they've got 5 raw chemicals. This place is a gold mine. Well, enough of that. Let's tear this ship apart. And we should probably send over a person to just quickly re-explore and recapture this ship. Unless they decided to... It might have someone over there, but it seems improbable. And we have 2 additional prisoners we can now utilize. That means we'll only need 2 more people, and we're good. And we're not getting them from those 2 ships because, yeah, well, they ran out of oxygen. We were busy trying to capture these ones, and, you know, things got out of hand. Something happened. There's a human corpse player here for Marandras? What the? I was just looking through here, and there's, like... How? How did they end up dead? That's not... That's our first casualty. Damn it. I kind of want to load up and see what caused it, but I assume it was... Oh, what the hell? That's not fair. Crew member drafted for a long time? No, that was 04. Oh. Oops. Craft drafted for a long time? No, that's gone. Environmental condition? High body temperature? Crew member died. Frostbite and low oxygen. I don't know. I must have done something wrong. I don't know how they ran out of O2, though. That seems improbable. Everyone else was fine. Well, as far as I'm aware, we can't actually make a grave or anything, so, looks like they're going to the great composter in the sky. Sorry, Miranders. Just no idea how that happened. Now we're down another team. Damn you, Randy. Let's clear out the last of these ships and get out of here. We need more power, more ice, and more of everything, actually. So, we have explored both of these ships. We are now transferring all the resources they have off that one and that one. We've got loads of super blocks for some reason. And that one. And we've also got lots of corpses to work with. This is gonna take a minute. So let's just spin this forward. Water to water, raw chemicals to raw chemicals, and carbon to carbon. Rest in peace. Sorry about that, Mirandus. Alright, I think we've just about scraped most of these places clean. How are you looking? Oh, nothing but rubble, and you are done. Time to get out of here. The high thermal cycle radiation is really annoying a bunch of our sleeping spots. I think we've got everything we came for here. We strip mined all the mining, and we killed all the ships. I mean, what more do you want? Well, more resources would have been nice. Look at that, a nebula system. I think we're just gonna skip. Yep, skip is good. Ooh, raw chemicals. Yeah, let's take it. And hopefully there's more system down here. I think we'll hit up there first and then probably come back to that. Oh, rogue bots detected. You know what that means. Everyone gets to scramble. The whole lot of you into fighters immediately. And if you could take out the scouts first, that would be great. How many scouts is there? Ah, there's 2 bot scouts. I was having this thing before where multiple waves had come along, and I think the thing is you're supposed to kill the bots first, or the scouts first. And if you kill the scouts first, then you're good. If you fail to kill the scouts, they're going to call them in. You have to do it in a timely fashion. Okay, so the fighters have launched, and bots have sent out a signal. What about these guys? Do these guys have scouts? No, that's a sentry, and a sentry. So both of the scouts have got off their cries for help, which means we're going to be stuck facing 2 more waves after this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going, buddy? Yeah, we're going to run you down. You're going nowhere. Let all the fighters return to the hangars. They'll be scrambling again shortly anyway, and we might as well start. Oh, bots are detected already. Right, it's on the ship. Incoming solar. Yeah, sounds about normal. Oh, and now we have 2 ships to worry about fires on. Oh, things just keep getting spicier. You gotta love it. Well, rogue bots have been detected, but we don't care. We're boarding their ship and we're clearing it right now. There's no time. Oh, well, that's bad timing. Hi. We would like to ask you about your subscription to Life. Would you like to keep it? Tough. I'm afraid it's expired. Oh, yeah, no, he's seen us. Guys, keep shooting things. What the? Shoot that, shoot that. Oof. Pretty sure that second one that showed up, we hadn't even targeted it. It just sort of exploded because it ran into the last hail of bullets we fired off. There's a walk. Yep, there he is. Okay, Lurch. Come here. Come here. Yeah, there you go. Nope. Don't let him strafe. If he strafes, you'll miss him. Ah, oh, you muppets. Like, you literally had all the time in the world to shoot him. You need to get him to walk in a straight line. You can't seem to hit anything if they're walking sideways to you. So if people are walking like this, your shots will always miss them. Or maybe it's diagonal, I'm not sure. And let's quickly scout out the rest of this. I think we're good, though. Nope, there was one left. And someone's using a pistol. Yep. Yeah, that's on me. I really got to check that more carefully. Okay, then. I think we're good, are we? I'm pretty sure we're sorted. The fighters automatically took care of the bots. We didn't have to worry about that. And now that we've claimed this derelict. Claim or abandon? Oh! This is actually... We can claim this whole ship. I mean, okay, we can't. We don't have the points for it. But I wonder what would happen if we claimed it and it still had these things on it. I suppose they wouldn't really do anything. Never mind. Solar flare, ETA, 1 hour. Well, I'm sticking around. There's 18 basic ore here, and you know what? I want it. Okay. And we're looking for his numbers that start going up to 2 or 3. 10. 10's a bad number. You guys, fight that fire. You too. Oof. Undraft those 2. You two are going to need to get in here. Is there a fire over this section? Nope, there's fire over there, but I'm not seeing any numbers on this one. We good? I think we're good. They didn't get affected by it, but I'm pretty sure this had an 11 on it. Didn't pop, though. Huh. Okay. Solar flares. Annoying, but not the end of the world. All right, I'm over time, but I think what I want to do is actually invest a little bit in solar. Thing is, we are chewing through our power quite a lot, and we could just chuck in a couple of rooms up here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we could do a big solar room at the back here. Well, I was gonna, but then, you know, it's like we harvested this place. There's no point hanging around doing building if at the same time we're not actually doing something else. So, let me just have a quick go see what's here. Oh, there's a whole other sector. And there's the cult. Oh, and there's resources. Yeah, we'll go there in a bit. But first I want to clean this out real quick. We're just going to harvest all these resources and then we're going to leave. That is it. That there looks like a lot of solar. Takes, what, 4 of these, 4 green, 1 power block, and 1 hull block. Easy peasy. That should hopefully give us a little bit of a decrease our standard power consumption. Right now, what's our average? I assume it's different per ship, is it? No, it just gives us the power averages for both ships. Super confusing. Oh well, in that case, we'll just dump a bunch of solar on here and then we'll repeat the same thing over this side. That bit of extra power should hopefully give us just a little bit of baseline. Help keep us ticking along, though, in all fairness, once we take on the, say, well, the chemical generator thing, or sorry, the chemical refinery, or we kick on the recycler, those things basically just drain massive amounts of power. You can see we're pulling like 100 to 200. Oh, nope, but then it plummets down. So when we're in low power periods, yeah, these things can definitely help out. And I think I'll put in a second batch on this ship as well. Though, yeah, engines are charged. We good to go? I believe we are. Let's go. How do you like nebulas? They want to... Chance to evade? No. We're going to drop in. It's a nebula, but I figure... Ooh, they got a cool looking ship right there. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I really should have cut this out already. I know this has got on too long. But come on, they're right there. What kind of weapons you got? You got big guns, big shields. You've only got 2-point defense. Chunk of engines. That is a cool looking ship. What the... I just heard firing going on. Someone want to man the jammer on both of you? The jammer... Muppets. I just assumed automatically they would man the jammer. That is my stupidity right there. You guys, I'm going to need you to stop what you were doing. And I'm going to need you to come back here. Come back a good bit. And hopefully the jammers will kick in shortly. Guys, jammer. And in comes the fighter swarm. One down. No! I would rather burn. Okay, seriously. You're telling me no one can get onto the jammer in this time frame? This is the shields console. The jammer's been damaged. Oh, the jammer is disabled by the nebula. I didn't realize nebulas did that. Okay. Well, looks like things just got a little hairy. Okay, take out... Now, they look like small cannons, they look like big cannons. Take out the big cannons first. Right the hell now. They need to go before they do any more damage to our ships. Yeah, no, that's fine. One down. You have only 2 more guns after this, so once that one's gone, you're basically reduced to pop guns. Then we slaughter these 2. And yes, you're hurting our ships. You're doing damage, but you're pretty much dead now. You proposes a ceasefire. No, I'm good. How about I kill all of your people? Does that sound good to you? Would you like to negotiate separate terms, like I only kill most of your people? Okay, so their ship is basically toast. Everyone can go back to work. Good job. Now, I assume at some point they're going to send over a dropship and we get to kill it. In fact, they have 2 dropships, do they? Yeah, they got 2 of them. They'll make a play at some point. I'm beginning to think beer is not helpful. Doesn't really do much, it seems, for them. And it also eats into their downtime. You have to give them an extra downtime slot, otherwise they consume the beer, and it eats into all the time they should have been either playing games or doing entertainment stuff. I'm cutting off the beer. I feel like a monster, but it's got to be done. It was just resulting in too much inefficiency. Hey, I'm gonna wait until this crowd. Yeah, these boys are ready for some assaults. I think we're gonna take 2 teams. Yeah, 6 people I think should be sufficient. 6 people should be able to consume this ship. It's a much larger ship than we're used to. Okay, we've pulled up at the rear. We are ready to unload. We'll do this one at a time. Could you unload there? Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. We now have 6 people. Let's go explore this ship. And maybe slow it down a tiny bit. And the plan here is pretty simple. We're going to blast open the doors everywhere we go. Or we're going to open the doors everywhere we go. That way it should depressurize the ship in front of us to make sure they have to wear spacesuits as well. It also cut down on any complications we have with them. Yeah, open that door. Nope. That's a problem. There's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them? Fall back. I'm not getting into a fair fight. Okay, we have now made ourselves a new exit, but they're deciding to come in from this side. I'm gonna fall back a little bit. Oh! Strix has decided that discretion, better part of valor and all that. Come on forward. Hit that one. That's 2 down. Hit him. Ooh. Now, how about you? We can give you O2. Oh, we can attack you? Jesus. I love that they give you the option to do that, but that seems a little evil. You surrendered. Kill him. I mean, I'm thankful for the option, but it just seems a little bit more brutal than I'm used to. Oh, there's another one. Dear God, that cover is amazing he's got. Oh, I think they've surrendered. Perfect. Let's keep going. Hello. Oh, nope, they've also surrendered. Mike. Where you going, Mike? Mike's going to his doom. He tried. Gotta give it to the guy. He tried. Keep marching forward. And how are we looking? Strix is still surrendered. That's fine. They took a lot of hits. Ooh, everyone's oxygen levels is going back up because they're in an oxygenated room. Problem solved. This must be command and control. This is actually a huge ship. I'm liking the size these things are getting to. We're going to have to start organizing much larger assault parties. Or just basically try... Ooh, plenty of people. I would advise you to surrender, buddy. You're facing people with plasma and heavy body armor, and you have what looks like a pistol. Yeah, Ron's down. Okay, so someone we left behind back here has decided to try and backstab us now. Even though we let them live the first time round. We shall have to determine not to be so merciful the second time round. Oh, Recruit 04B, you are not looking the best. Clear that bleeding if you wouldn't mind. Good call. Yep. Strix is back up and about. And out of O2. Yeah, top up on O2 there if you wouldn't mind. And please tell me you're ready for surrender talks. Hey! Yeah, you're all prisoners. Sorry. Your weapons only go up to 4. Ooh. Brandon's goes up to 5. Brennan, however, is badly injured, and he's bleeding out. We can spare him some meds. They are actually starting to pack these ships pretty tight. That's like 10 people that were on there. I mean, we'll take all the resources they've got, but still, that was a fair chunk. A new prisoner has joined us, and I figure it's only fair that Meandrus gets to come back to life. Actually, Meandrus, 22 Meandrus. Why not? They're number 2 Meandrus thing. There we go. Perfect. You can slot right into Team 2. You're going to take a while for you to get up to speed, but it's grand. We got plenty of people to cover for you in the meantime. Few extra solar panels to stabilize the power there. We got our solar panels there. Actually, that needs another couple of solar panels. You know, I'm going to figure that out later. For now, I am miles over time. Next plan, clear out this entire sector. Kill everything that's an enemy of ours. Get out of this nebula. Don't fight in nebulas anymore. Jammers don't work in nebulas. And fighters, they take too long to kill the enemy guns. You know what? We'll figure it out. We'll avoid nebulas in the future if at all possible. And if we do go into nebulas, we'll just have to learn how to tank stuff a bit better. I got a couple more of those hull stabilizers. Ooh, they cost system points. Not sure I want to invest too many more in those. Well, then again, we do. Nope. We're done. Next up, more exploration and bigger ships to kill. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.